Good evening, everybody, and how you doing? Another edition of more Evening Woodruff. That's right. I'm Earl. This is Travis.
Yeah.
Okay, so today what we're doing is this is the show where we eat and you watch us. So
Very enticing.
yes, how was work?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It was work.
Work sucks. So this one time, this guy calls me on the phone and he goes, "Yeah, do you have Grand Theft Auto?" I said, "Yeah, we have one left." He said, "Hold it for me." I said, "No, you better drive over here like the game because I don't hold shit." So, and that's a true story.
Good idea.
Yeah. And he didn't make it because I went and hid the game because don't play that shit with me. Anyhow.
So, what's the origin of the McNasty?
Okay, so at work there was a kid named Jason May, and he created this.
He's not related to Brian May.
No related to Brian May, although probably an equally great singer. No,
Guitars.
guitar. Yeah, okay. So it was called the McNasty, and I hear that this is a thing anyway, but I thought that Jason May created it. So what you do is you take a McDonald's hot and spicy chicken, and you take off the bottom bun, and then you take a McDouble, and you take off the bottom of that, and you smash it together, and you create one big McNasty sandwich. That's right. And since it's McDonald's, we don't need plates. We don't need napkins. We don't need forks. I don't even need a sense of good food, all right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the back end off, the butthole off of that one, okay? And then I got my McDouble, right? I got my spicy McChicken. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. Two great tastes coming together. Oh, yeah. All right. And you want to go first or should I? Scared.
Yeah.
What do you think? You go. All right. Dig in, you savage. Anyway, so I'd like to take this time to let you know that Morning Woodruff, you can find us on Spotify and listen to our podcast where we talk about everything pop culture, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. And I can tell by your face you're really suffering over there. How is it?
That's definitely McNasty. But I'm going back in for a second.
That's what I was afraid of.
Because I spent all day working and I haven't eaten.
That's right. If you work all day, you're going to be hungry for this shit. All right? Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest it. So, anyhow, you can really see him suffering, right? It looked like Simon Pegg's having an aneurysm. But also, you can watch this on Facebook if you're not already watching it. And if you are, go back and look at the other videos too, because they're not as entertaining. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so what you can also do with this is if you think it's too nasty, you just rebuild it back together, and then you have two separate sandwiches. All right. So anyway, I know for next time. Anyhow, so now I'm going to dig in. All right. And what do you think? What's your opinion?
It's definitely Mick.
Yep.
It's definitely nasty.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna, but kind of McDonald's has kind of soured on me. So, I mean, we had it back to back in Florida.
This is the first McDonald's that I've had since our Florida trip, and that was the first McDonald's I'd had since I started losing weight, which I don't normally like to eat McDonald's, but so with this particular sandwich, you get the spiciness of the McChicken but the mayonnaise that they put on it cuts that a little bit so it's not so much heat. You have the classic McDonald's hamburger patty, which, depending on what circus you go to, determines on how fresh the meat is. I wouldn't suggest this. It's just some nasty crap food, but it was something that we wanted to try because we always like to do something different. Sometimes it might be beignets, sometimes it might be chicken and donuts. This time, it was poop on bread.
It's poop sandwich.
What do you think?
Yeah,
What do you got?
hey, you want some shit sandwich?
Do
I
I?
got some for you.
You got a joke?
Yeah. It's a true story. So my dad walked in on me, and I was masturbating. And he goes, "Travis, don't do that." And I go, "Dad, I'm over here."
It's a good one.
My dad would probably be like, "Yeah." He'd probably give me some some good advice.
Here's a dirty joke. Kid was masturbating. His mom said, "Don't do that. Save it till you're older." By the time he was 25, he had 10 jars. All right, so something probably got lost in translation. Anyhow, thank you very much. Watch us on Evening Woodruff. Listen to us on Morning Woodruff, Spotify, Facebook,
Anchor app.
The Anchor. How could you forget the Anchor? Never go sailing without the Anchor. All right. So after having this McDonald's, I think we're going to go play a game of Battle Shits. See you later, everybody.